there are more organ systems. So it is made up of, basically it is made up of organ system. So organism is recognizable self-contained individuals. So organism can be unicellular organisms such as bacteria, multicellular organisms comprised of organ system. So the human being is an example of multicellular organism. So now let's move on to the next level, which is the population. So population, please read class. What are examples of population? Yes, that is correct. So population is a group of organisms, just like us now, a group of organisms. Organism is living things, so us here is population. So just like in the given picture, so population, for example, the tribe of Lion and Africa is full population. So now let's move on to the next level, which is the community. So community is a history class. So population is a group of organisms. So community is the population that lives together in a different area. Just like the population of the group of lion in Kenya. So in community, it is composed of several species, just like elephant, lion, what is this? Giraffe. So it is composed of different species. So a community consists of different species within a certain area. So it is not just the lion. It is composed of different species. The population of lion in Kenya plus the population of giraffes, elephants, and all the other species in that area add up to one community. So now let's move on to the next level, which is the ecosystem. Please read class. Alright, so ecosystem is composed of community. So composed of community, just like physical components of environment, rocks, water, air, are part of the ecosystem. Ecologists, they study population, communities, or whole ecosystem. So it is composed of community. Alright, so the last level, which is the, what is the last level? Biosphere. Please read class. So biosphere is the part that contains all these ecosystems. So it is composed of cell, tissue, organ system, organism, population, community, and ecosystem. So it is composed of all living things, physical components of the environment. So it is composed of every animal, human being, plant, bacteria, rock, and liquid. It's part of the Earth's biosphere, just like as you can see here. will